What's up, YouTube? It's been a while since I've uploaded. I know. But I'm going to show you guys how to find VC methods. Now, there are certain VC methods in the game still, technically speaking, and I'll talk about that in a second. But I'm going to show you guys what to look for, what not to look for, you know, what things make it worth it, and, how to find them individually. Now, to be fair, a lot of this will be very valuable when 2K26 comes out. So I might make a video again closer to 2K26. But this is for you guys, so you guys could always find the best VC methods. So you don't have to ask me what is the best VC method. You can just check and find them. Number one, MyCAREER is king, right? MyCAREER is always going to be the best way to do make VC methods. But there are certain times where certain VC methods are good in my NBA. Very rarely, right? This one's very typical at the beginning of the year. There's sometimes bugs in the game that make my NBA eras decent for VC methods. So, but then the other thing is play now, and specifically play now online. There is, I don't know if you can do it anymore. I know it depends which year it is, but there's times where you can basically quit out of games. Not necessarily, you don't quit, but you would like join someone else's lobby, and then you get the VC and you don't get a ban or something like that. Now, I don't recommend you do that, but that is something you can look out for. I don't know how that works. I haven't done that this year, but typically speaking, VC methods, you're looking at MyCAREER, the best, my NBA eras, or my NBA, my league, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes has some good stuff, and then Play Now has consistent stuff usually as well. But typically speaking, you're staying in MyCAREER. Now, when you go to MyCAREER, the things that you need to understand and the things that you need to look for to make VC is A, the things that are quick to do. In other words, what's the fastest way that I can make VC? Because if I can play a game of, let's say, 48 minutes and I get 10,000 VC, that's just an example, right? That is amazing. 10,000 VC in an hour is really good. But if I can play, 10 5-minute games, and each of these games gives me, you know, 2,000 VC, right? I could do that in 50 minutes. I can make 20,000 VC instead of 10, right? So just for the math, right? Just because something in totality, when doing it one time, gives you more does not mean it's actually better. Now that's number one. So in other words, MyCAREER games on Hall of Fame, low minutes, is a good way to make VC if you can play the game. Typically speaking, in 2K. Now, for the best VC methods, you're gonna want to look for endorsements, pop-ups, challenges, any quest that you can repeat consistently on multiple players is always going to be very good. And anything that you can do without having to upgrade your player is always going to be great. Now, yes, don't worry. If the game ever comes out, there's ways you can make your build at 60 overall. Play like it's 99 because you have certain attributes. You start off with like 88.3 or something like that, right? So there's ways to do that. But for this year, for example, with the Donna method, right? The Donna method was the second best method in this year's game, which most people don't know. Because what you could do with Donna method, where you could just recollect Donna, you could do with the FIBA games. So with the FIBA games, you could get 25,000 VC every single time, right? And you can do that, what, 5, 6 times in an hour, whatever it was, ridiculous amount, make hundreds of thousands of VC very quickly. That was patched right away, right? But that was the best VC method in 2K for the beginning. That was like the first week, which here's my advice to you guys for 2K26. If 2K adds anything, and I mean anything that you can play or anything that you can collect that is separated between seasons, you can do the save data thing basically every single time, right? So when 2K26 comes out, look at that, and you might be able to do it. Endorsements, the same thing. It depends how they do endorsements, but if they do endorsements as in, hey, you have to attend this event and then you collect the VC, you can do that as well. You can do the save data stuff with that as well, typically speaking, right? Unless they do it like they do it with current gen, because there has its limitations. Now, speaking of that, current gen always has good VC methods because A, they don't care about current gen at all, which means they typically don't patch anything on current gen, and C, they haven't changed current gen, right? They didn't have this, like, endorsements used to be the best way to make VC in most games, but they destroyed it once they went to next gen, right? Besides the VC methods that you could use through endorsements that were, glitches or whatever. But they destroyed endorsements compared, unless it was a glitch, right? But if you buy 2K26 and you get current gen, you can find current gen methods very quickly. And I'm going to tell you the truth, current gen method has always been the same, right? Make a build that can shoot threes at 60 overall, play on rookie mode, score a bunch of points your first game, like 50, foul out, get takeover, foul out every single game, right? With takeover, and your fans keep going up. And pay attention to your fans because so if the fans go up enough, you can do multiple games or more than 6 games. But if they don't, you only play 6 games, you make 6,500 VC, you quit out the game, you go to another, right? So it's pretty awesome. There's a lot you can do with that stuff. But I'm just making this video because I thought, hey, a lot of people always ask me for the VC methods. There is unfortunately no good VC methods that I could show that are new. Every VC method that works is old, right? There is obviously the current gen method. If you guys want to do that, yes, you just make a build, you score 50 points as a rookie on rookie mode your first game, then you foul out of the next 6 games. And all you have to do is keep asking for the most VC on your endorsement, and you get 6,500 VC for 6 quick games. It can take you like 20 minutes, right? You can do that twice an hour. You can do it twice in an hour. You can make 12 and a half, 13,000 VC or maybe a little bit more per hour, right? Now, yes, 2K is constantly nerfing that, and it sucks, right? Back in the like another good VC method back in the day was just playing the game and being really good at it, and getting a lead before going into the fourth quarter by the second half, and then just asking out and simming to the end with VC. They made it pretty much impossible to do that. You have to go to the fourth quarter. You have to be a starter. You have to be up by like 50. You have to have like an A plus teammate grade. 2K does everything in their power to make VC hard to get because that's how they make their money. Besides, I mean, if they made the game free, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but you have to pay $70 just to do that as well. I don't want to rant on 2K, but I just wanted to show that. And I said this before, but when 2K26 comes out, I'm going to have all the VC methods. I'm going to look for them. I'm not even going to care about the game or gameplay or anything. And I'm going to try to share every single VC method available the first month of the game. And if we find anything else, I'm going to share it as soon as it's discovered. No gatekeeping at all for 2K26, but I need you guys to show love. If you guys want me to gatekeep by that point, maybe I'll make like a Patreon or something like that where it makes it a little harder for 2K to find it. Or if they want to find it, I guess they got to give me bread, which would be hilarious. But I want to put it on YouTube because it's beneficial for my channel, obviously. So that's all I wanted to say about that. But thank you guys. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I don't think I have any other advice to give. Yeah. Oh, another actually, I was gonna say that you guys can do the 2K TV stuff, but it's not really much. Also, next season or not next season, but next year at the beginning of the year, always download the game first. When you download the current gen and download next gen, right? That's my advice to you guys because usually at the beginning of every single year, you get like 10,000 VC from the season rewards, but in previous years, you would get it twice because you would go to current gen and you would get it again. They changed that and you no longer do that. But if just in case they change that for 2K26, make sure you guys do that. And so that being said, I don't really want to talk much about this. God bless you guys. Jesus loves you. Get saved soon. Goodbye. Thank you guys for watching.